Interesting. Oh, hi, you're here. Then you must be here for TeaFor Teachers, a time we can spend together to discuss some issues about teaching English to young learners. My name's Steve Watts. I've been teaching children for around 15 years, and we will find your questions if you post on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube with the hashtag TeaFor Teachers or hashtag Ask Steve. We've got a question here from Daniel Baines. Hello to you, Daniel. He said, it's great that you're doing this, Steve. Oh, and he means we're posting videos of different teachers using our books and materials, either native English speakers like myself or non-native English speaking teachers. You can find more information about our books and teaching materials if you go to www.wowenglish.com. I'm sure somebody will put it in the space below. Oh, great. Yeah, it's there. Just follow that. Let's have a look at Daniel's question. Can I ask you how you address the non-native English-speaking teacher issue with parents who think that they need a native English-speaking teacher for their kids? How receptive are they to it? Do you find there's a really strong demand for native speakers? Yes, it's quite interesting, really, that when I started teaching, I really had to work hard to show that it is possible for a native English-speaking teacher to teach children that don't have English as their mother tongue. My brother still asks me, how can you teach if you don't speak the same language as the children? And now I think we're going to the point where the parents say, my child must have a native English speaker. It's been that way much longer in Asia, and the demand for native English-speaking teachers in Asia has been very strong for a long time. I think one of the reasons for this is pronunciation. They think that their child will not learn perfect or good pronunciation without a native English speaker. What we've done, Daniel, to answer your question, is we created a DVD with each and every book. Remember that link, it might pop up again now. We created a DVD that the children can take home. If the non-native English-speaking teacher is not so confident and is just trying to start to teach English, perhaps in kindergarten, then they can use the DVD in the lesson. But we do say that the DVD is for home. Now, what this does, it means that the teacher who doesn't have English as their mother tongue can say to the parents, well, they are exposed to a native English speaker. It's Steve and Maggie. They hear British pronunciation, good native pronunciation, and in my classes we practice that language. We play games and competition to get the words right at the tip of the tongue where the children can use them. Of course, when the children go home and mums and dads say, hey, what did you do in your English lesson? Speak English. Tell me, speak. That's a lot of pressure, and often the children think, well, that's a strange situation. And they close up, they clam up, and maybe don't say anything at all. What we can say there is, pop on the DVD, and 9 times out of 10, the children are singing along, they're repeating the phrases that I say on the DVD, and the parents say, oh, okay, good, good, good. My little child is exposed to a native English speaker, and I'm not worried about their pronunciation. What it also does is it increases exposure to the language outside of the classroom. But do remember, this DVD is there to support the teacher, never to replace the teacher. Of course, when you are interested in something and you say, hey, look, it's a cup, that is far more interesting than anything on TV. But of course, if you work with it, you say, hey, look, what's Steve got? Oh, Steve's got a cup. Maggie's dropped it, or whatever happens within the story. So that's how we explain and how we say to non-native English-speaking teachers something that they can say to the parents when the parents say, why are you teaching my child when your English isn't perfect? It is a big topic. We do have a more detailed discussion about native English-speaking teachers versus non-native English-speaking teachers. That's on our YouTube channel, Wattsenglish, where we talk about teaching subjects. Thanks very much for watching, and take care. See you soon. Yay! The ability to work with the children. Is far more important than what language they speak. Because a good teacher can motivate the kids, and they want to learn, and they'll go home and they want to practice, and they want to watch the DVD, or they want to search for English content. Hello, hi! Okay, as I hope you know by now, this is Tea for Teachers, the time that I sit down with a cup of tea and try to answer some of your questions about teaching English to young learners. My name's Steve Watts. I've been teaching kids English for around 15 years. Let's jump into it. We found some of these questions because you put the hashtag Tea for Teachers or hashtag Ask Steve. If you don't put those hashtags, we might never find your questions and then I can never answer them. I replied to a couple of comments and got into a discussion with Laura Woodward. Hello to you, Laura. Hi. Who posted a comment on one of the videos we placed with a non-native English-speaking teacher using some of our materials and activities to teach the kids. Laura had a very good question, which is, why did we really highlight the fact that it's a non-native English-speaking teacher? Did that make a difference? The answer is no. We did a discussion on our live stream, which you can find on our YouTube channel, Wattsenglish, which is not our YouTube channel, Wow English TV. That's for kids. Wattsenglish on YouTube is just for teaching content. And we had a live stream which really discussed this. And essentially what we were trying to say is that the most important thing is not what language the teacher has as their mother tongue, but the fact that that person can work with children, can motivate them, can enthuse them with the excitement that learning a new language can bring. And we posted this up because there are a lot of non-native English-speaking teachers that are very nervous about starting to teach English. And we wanted to show that the games and activities that they use in their regular classes work just as well in English. So they don't need to go off and learn a whole load of new games. They can take the games and activities that they use, but just put them into the English class. The discussion got going. There are a couple of teachers that are going to try that activity. That would be wonderful if you could do a little video of yourself using that activity and post it up on our Facebook wall, which is at Wattsenglish. That would be great. So thank you very much. Take care. Enjoy your cup of tea. And thanks for watching Tea for Teachers. Remember, do put the hashtag Tea for Teachers, hashtag Ask Steve, so we can find your questions. Thanks very much. This is Tea for Teachers. Time to have a cup of tea, a sit down and discuss some of your questions. We found some questions because you put hashtag Tea for Teachers, hashtag Ask Steve. If you don't do that, we won't find your questions. My name's Steve Watts. I've been teaching kids for around 15 years. Thank you for joining us today. We've had lots and lots of comments across Facebook, Instagram, on YouTube. We're trying to reach out to as many people as possible to really build up a community of teachers that talk to each other, share ideas and activities with each other, and hopefully share some of our videos, like some of our videos. That really does help. Lots of the comments have been, hey Steve, how are you? Hi, that's fantastic. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I try to reach out to as many people as possible. Obviously, I can't continually say hi to everybody, but a lot of people do say, you know, Steve, it's great. You've got lots of energy. How do you keep it up? How can I do that? The answer is that in a lot of the materials that we post, there's a lot of demo activities. There's lots of times where I'm meeting the children for the first time. And at the beginning, we need to make a really good start. I think the teacher needs to be the center of attention. You need to grab their attention. You need to get involved, do what they're doing. But remember, pull yourself out. Once you've got the activity going, then you can pull yourself out. And it's easier to do this later on. So at the beginning, yes, we need to get involved. But within a short space of time, you can say, okay, come on everyone, let's fly, 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 and fly around the classroom with them. But later on, you can just then say, let's fly. And the children have associated this action with what you want them to do to run around the classroom with what you're actually saying. Let's fly, let's run. And at that point, you can say, okay, let's run, go, let's run, 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 run. And you don't have to put in all that energy all the time. I do want to address something else as well. We've got millions, almost millions, okay, maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit. We've got lots and lots of comments from the children that on our YouTube channel, Wow English TV, are having lots of fun and they're bashing on the keyboard as they're watching and they press send. It's wonderful that the kids are getting involved, and we try to answer even some of those which are just bashing on the keyboard. We say, thank you for your comment, thank you. But of course, it does mean that if you don't put the hashtag #TeaForTeachers or hashtag #AskSteve, then there's no way that we can find your comment amongst all of those. So thank you for watching TeaFor Teachers this time. I'll see you next time. Yay.